In this video, we are going to describe for you 20 ways to overcome apprehension and anxiety. So, the question arises. What is state of apprehension? State of apprehension includes sensations of stress, terror, and panic. But, what is anxious apprehension? Anxious apprehension is commonly capable of intellectual, enthusiastic, and physical levels. For example, on an intellectual level, an individual may have negative or upsetting thoughts. On an enthusiastic level, one may feel frightened or wild. Likewise, it is normal to encounter extreme nervousness through physical sensations, for example, sweating, shaking, or brevity of breath. Point number 1. Stop and breathe. Whenever you're anxious, apprehensive begins to remove you from the present, recapture control by plunking down and taking a couple of full breaths. Breathing can help re-establish an individual's feeling and take you back to the current second. Point number 2. Write a diary. Writing in a diary can be an excellent method to connect with your wellsprings of being apprehensive. Record everything that is nagging you. Make it a propensity to reveal and write down your sensations of uneasiness and state of apprehension routinely. Point number 3. Get enough sleep. Rest and stress can frame an endless loop since individuals who experience the ill effects of being apprehensive can experience difficulty dozing. At that point, the subsequent lack of sleep can make them more restless. Point number 4. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are both quieting strategies that work by loosening up the brain and permitting it to release pressure. Mindfulness and meditation can give dependability when an anxious, apprehensive state takes steps to dominate. Point number 5. Exercise. Exercise can assist the individuals being apprehensive with enduring fits of anxiety. Normal exercise can decrease the adrenaline measure in your framework because the body will attempt to control the adrenaline during and after exercise. Point number 6. Diet. On the off chance that you experience the ill effects of being apprehensive, your eating routine can influence your apprehension's seriousness. What we eat hugely affects how our body and mind respond to pressure. Point number 7. Sort out what's bothering you. To get to the base of your state of apprehension, you need to sort out what's disturbing you. To get to the lower part of your state of apprehension, set some time aside to investigating your contemplations and sentiments. Point number 8. Get organized. The more organized you are, the less nervous you'll be. Use an outline on a small card to stay on track. If possible, visit the place where you'll be speaking and review available equipment before your presentation. Point number 9. Focus on what you can change. Life can be flighty, and regardless of how enthusiastically you attempt, you can't generally control what occurs. Be that as it may, you can choose how you will manage the obscure. Point number 10. Focus on something less anxiety-provoking. It might be useful to divert yourself to zero in on some different options from your anxiety. You might need to contact others, accomplish some work around your home, or participate in a charming action or side interest. Point number 11. Converse with yourself like you would a friend. What might you tell a friend or family member, or believed companion if they felt restless about something that hasn't occurred? You would probably be benevolent and offer help, and you should utilize merciful words with yourself, as well. Point number 12. Distract yourself. It's useful to make yourself center around some different option from your on-edge contemplations. Solid interruption exercises can incorporate taking a walk, tuning into music, viewing an entertaining video on YouTube, or calling a companion. Point number 13. Face your fear. When you recognize your anxious state, you can attempt to change your manner of thinking. Point number 14. Re-evaluate your thinking. You can utilize re-evaluating to beat flawed idea examples and change your view of a dreaded circumstance. Point number 15. Perceive rumination. When you remember you are ruminating, you will have the option to quiet yourself by tolerating the rumination to indicate a state of apprehension and not something you need to follow. Point number 16. Recognize distortion in an idea. Thoughts that are distressing and troubling can't be overlooked. On the off chance that you figure out how to perceive these twisted contemplations, you will be able to allow them to pass without following upon them. Point number 17. Spread positivity. Fear makes us see and recall adverse occasions, which fortifies our feeling that the world is a startling spot. We can attempt to change that by purposely visiting what is right, the delight we feel when we see somebody we love, the joy of a bright day, the humor in a circumstance. Point number 18. Get support. Loved ones can help us make a realistic appraisal of the danger. With the help of others, we feel more sure that we can manage issues. Also, having a friend or family member close quiets us and decreases the battle or flight reaction. Point number 19. Take a stroll in nature. Study how nature improves our prosperity and resilience. As the new field of nature-based treatments shows, being in nature decreases dread and uneasiness and increments wonderful emotions. Point number 20. Psychotherapy. Conversing with an educated, prepared proficiency is perhaps the most ideal approach to managing an anxious, apprehensive state. A specialist can give understanding and assist you with building up a system for organizing your tension. Let us know in the comments how you guys deal with apprehension and anxiety. Do share your views and give us suggestions and recommendations for our next videos. Don't forget to share this video. That's all, folks. Stay happy. Stay beautiful.